Everyone. So today what I'm going to do is show you how to make waterfalls. So the first thing I've done here is I've picked out my fence, how I was going to have it for my border. So you would find this by going to fences and picking out something here. I usually pick something that's bulky, but you can put whatever you want. So what I have done is I have done the frame here. Now, the next step you would do is pick out the type of water that you want. So we're going to go to the store, go to ponds, and we have different types of water in here. So if you want people to fish your ponds, I would recommend the rivers. Okay, so if people, fish for you, then they're going to get product off of it. So I would suggest rivers. So like these, like this type, it usually says how much fish they usually produce. Okay, to do your waterfall, this is what you're going to use to drop it down. Or if you just want decoration type, then you would just pick one of these type. Okay, and these ones here are non-fishable waters, so just for decoration. Okay, so let's say here that I'm just going to do a decoration for the tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to pick like a huge thing of water and I'm going to fill in this section. Okay, all right. So now I've filled in that section. Now what I do is I'd go to the store. Okay, and the river corner bottom. And this is what you're going to do to bring it down. Okay, so we're going to start bringing it down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to bring it down. Let's say we're going to bring it down, maybe to that point. Okay, now here is where you can edge it. So I would usually try to bring it close to the edge to create that extra effect. This is how you create that 3D effect. You need to bring it down and slightly over. Okay, so actually this should be like, okay, let's see. Trying to get it close to the edge. Right, so let's. Because you can either have it like really close, but if you want to create like a step, then bring it down one notch. So I would bring it down, let's say one more notch over here. Okay, and this is what creates the illusion that it's higher than it is. All right, so, and then we're going to do the same for the other side. Now, if you want to, you can always bring it in like out, like when you bring these in, or bring these over, I should say, right? You can also space them out like that. But it depends how you want to do it. So I'll put it tight together for this one. Okay, and then like I said, try and get these as close to the water as possible. All right, looks good. And then I'll bring it one more over. Okay. And then let's add a little bit more. A little more of a downflow. Okay, there. Let's bring it down a little more. Okay. Okay, so now let's say this is the upper portion here. Now I would start by getting another water, okay, to make the river on the bottom. So let's say that would be an ideal choice. But I think we're gonna have to grab the purple hand. If you don't have the purple hand, you can also do it with the green hand, but you just have to lay it down and then pick it up. Whereas with the purple hand, you can just do it all at once. Okay. So let's. Boy, you're going to be a complicated one. Okay. Let's see if I can do something with that. Oh. Wow. Usually I use the ones with the little dots in it, but for the tutorial, I'm just using this one. Wasn't quite sure how that one worked. Oh. Okay, so like, and then you would do the same like for the other side. So I guess I'll have to start off with these here, hide that water. You can see what I've done here already, right? So here's the top portion. Here's where it starts to descend. This is the waterfall down here. And this is how you can do the water. Now let's say here's the kind that I usually use, but it's up to you how you want to do it. So yeah, that's the one I usually use. But it's up to you. I mean, there's all different ones that you can use. So let's say here, now that I've done like my little river, let's say I wanted to maybe create a little fence. So here's a nice one. So let's say here, I'll make a cute little shrubbery. But I won't take it all the way down. Okay, it's like that's where I'm just gonna go. Okay, so let's go back to ponds. Let's say I want to go bring it back down again. go for my river bottom. Okay. Let's see, I want to bring it down all the way to the down. Oh, it's not centered, but oh well. Usually I'm extremely picky, but I won't be for the tutorial. Okay, let's see. No, I am extremely picky. Okay, let's see. Oh. Hmm. No, looks like looks a little off-centered. Okay, we're just gonna go off-centered. Probably was better the way I had it before. Okay, so now let's say we got a little bit of a slanty problem on my thingamajiggy, but now I want to add more. So let's go check the bottom. What do I got here? And I'll add a little bit of that, a little bit of pizzazz. Yeah, so add a little bit of love. Why does one side look better than the other? Okay. All right, so let's say like that. That waterfall looks horrible. Okay. Let it be over. All right. It's probably better than what it was. All right. Okay. So we'll do that. And maybe what we'll do is add a little bit more shrubbery. Pass. Come on, girlfriend. Fences. So let's say I'm gonna do that. Add a little bit of green. Okay. Then if I want to change the ground cover, which I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a sand cover. Okay. You can choose like any other kind that you want. Maybe I should probably, now that I've changed the ground cover, maybe I should make that a little closer. Just bring that a little bit closer. Okay. And then what you can do, like you can add like other things to it. So what I usually do is I usually add trees, right? So I try to pick like big, bulky trees. Okay, so we're gonna go for something like that. No, we'll go with different types of trees. How about an apple tree? So we'll put an apple tree there. An orange tree, because that's got lots of orange in it, orange little dotties. Ooh, yes, definitely an autumn tree. They're gorgeous. Okay. Birch tree, nice and yellowy, so we'll pick something like that. Willow, that's a nice one. Fern would be a nice one to choose because it's small and it's nice to fill in those little gaps. We'll fill in a couple gaps with ferns. Or a burning bush. They're also small too. How about an avocado? So if you want the ones that are harvestable, pick the ones with the green check marks. If you don't really care, then these are the ones that are non-harvestables. Okay, so we're gonna put oak. How about a poplar? Okay, so you can see what I've done. So like I've added a little bit more pizzazz. Okay, so I mean you can do this however you want. I'll show you I'll show you two farms that I have done. Well, actually I've done a few of them like this, but just 1 second, I'll find it. So here's Butch's farm. This is one of the farms that I have done. So you can see here, like I've created the border. I created like a little walkway with some shrubbery. And then I used the rivers here. So this is harvestable waters, brought it down. And then this is down into the other section. I labeled it with trees, and then I did like a little beach. Okay, so just pausing again, and I'll find the other one I did. So here is the second one that I've done. So you can see there. I'm not sure if she has anything else to blow it up, but let's take a look. Yeah, so this one here, like she's got her factories on the end. She's got some crops there, and I've done that. And I'll show you the other one that I did. Okay, and this is the other one that I have done also. So you can see here, like we created like a little track. Here's the waterfall going down into here. He created, well, I created a railroad track over here along with some trees. And he's got crops over here. Okay, so just trying to get out of the screen here. One sec. It's freezing on me. I got myself out of that mess. It's all freezing. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at Foxx Kincaid on my main page. So you can definitely contact me there. Just type me a message and I'll try my best to respond as soon as I can. I get lots of messages in the day and sometimes they get buried underneath. So yeah, unfortunately, that can be an issue. But you can also contact me in other areas too, which I will show you right now. Okay, so over here, this is my fan page, Foxx Kincaid author. So this is where I'm writing my first book. So actually I have two books right now that I'm currently actively working on. Michelle and My Imperfect Crush. Michelle is at 85% done and My Imperfect Crush is at 25%. So if you'd like to click the like button, this is where I am. So feel free to click the like button and show me your support. Here is my YouTube channel. So you can see here that I have a lot of tutorials that I do. So you can find these tutorials on YouTube, or you can find them in my two groups, which I will show you in a second. Okay. Okay, so here is my first group here. So Fox's Farmtown Friends and More. So I have 1.8 K members. So it's a very active, thriving group. We have a great dynamic team. So here you can post your bonus and ingredients. You can ask for neighbors if you need any. You can also ask your questions, whichever you want, as long as it's Farmtown related. We're not picky for that. But if you do have your questions and answers, then come to this group. It has 1.4 K members currently right now. And like I said, we have a very dynamic team, always happy to answer your questions. So like if you can't get a hold of me, there is somebody always here who can help you. And we do really well in this group. Every day, trust me. Oh, look, there's an old picture of me just popped up. Okay. Or over here, this is Kevin's group, which I am the moderator of this group. So if you'd like to join here as well, this is also another great active group. It has 2.1 K members. And Kevin also does draws. So if you'd like to win farm cash, then this is definitely the page that you want to join. And it's very active, trust me. And then the other one I'm part of is this one, and I'm moderator. So this is Butch's group here. Okay, and he has 880 members. So if you'd like to join any of the groups, feel free to join them. Also, if you go to this one here, Fox's Farmtown Friends and More, which eventually I will be putting them in all the other groups. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't actually put all my information. But if you go here and you go to videos or albums, actually, go to albums. Here you can also find my tutorials. So when you click here, you can see the tutorials that I have done, and all of this is Farmtown. It's all Farmtown related. So yeah, so if you have any questions, you need to get access to my tutorials, go on the groups, find the tutorials. The other thing I'm also doing too, I'm not sure, I think everybody, I'm sure the word spreads out quite well. If you go here to the featured section, let me look here. So this is all my moderators and my admins. They post a lot of stuff in here. Okay, So any of the information, that you want, if you can't find it, check in the featured section, because it's very possible it's in the featured section. And we'll just go find my thingamajiggy here. Yes, we love to post. All right. Here we go. Boy, tell me I clicked on that. All right, good. I'm so glad it worked. Okay, because the other thing we do is we do a hacked list. So we do the hacked, spammed in, clone list. Not just that, also ones that that are, may have made advances to you in the market, that have that just seem a little too sketchy that you think they need to be warned. This is where you're going to find them here. So this is my naughty list of all reports. So if you've been under an attack, feel free to send me a screenshot with the accusation, and I will post them onto this list. Okay, so here you can see names, and then you can see what the offense was. Okay, and just follow through here. We have two separate lists. So this one's here is part 1 in alphabetical order. So you might want to check that one. And this is part 2. So, and I started doing this in March, and I think now we're at like 165. Yeah. So it's a very active hack list. So if there's a friend that you're very unsure about adding, you might want to resort to the hack list and see if they're on it. The other thing you might want to do, if you don't want to friend people, if you go to youtube.com, I'm in Canada, so yeah, this is youtube.com. Okay, and then go to my channel, and how to copy your farm link, an audible tutorial on how to copy your farm link. Okay, that actually shows you how to copy your farm link without adding friends onto your profile. So if you want to keep your Facebook account more secure, this is definitely what what would be recommended to do. That's up to you. I do it now. I'm actually doing a two-step process. So before I add somebody to my profile, I validate with another farm friend whether or not if they're safe or not. And this two-step has actually worked. And then in the meantime, I send them my farm link, so then that way they can buddy me, they can neighbor me in the game by going to my link, so I don't lose them as a potential friend. And then I just verify with somebody else before I actually click the accept button to add them on my profile. But I let them know how usually the whole step goes. And then let me see. Okay, so how to change your hack profile. Okay, I'm just taking a look to see. But anyways, there's all different tutorials here, like how to increase your fuel, how to ghost, how to make super easy layers. There's actually 2 ways I'm actually showing you, so they're both super easy to follow. One, you can actually just do it with colors. It's amazing. How to increase your animal storage, how to make fish borders, and there's more tutorials to follow. So if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can do that. I think I have like 190. Oh, right there. I almost have 200 subscribers. Isn't that awesome? It's growing. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to message me on Foxx Kincaid or in any other groups that I have messaged or specified. Just feel free to message me. Okay, have a great day or night, guys. Bye.